It's Monday. Y'all know what that means. Time to break down all the new content coming this week on MLB The Show 22 and talk about how we can make some stubs, because we do have some really nice investments out there that I think we'll be able to capitalize on this week. Make a ton of stubs, as the next major collection could be really closely around the corner. First off out the gate, coming in and looking at the marketplace, we did have the stub sale going on that did bring up prices a little bit here and there around the board. You can see a slight increase in live series, but not too much at this point of the year. Stub sale's not going to impact the price of live series cards too much, as so many people will already have these collections done. Now, the one big thing that we did happen is we got a little mini flash sale on Friday featuring All-Star Game and Home Run Derby packs. If you noticed that and were able to capitalize and buy in on some of these All-Star Game Home Run Derby guys, now is a great time to come in and sell. We can see Manoa right now. Buy now 90K, sell now 79K. We take a look at the marketplace trends. We just see a slight dip on him on the trend line, but these are prices taking later in the evening when the bounce back had already happened. At one point, Manoa was down in the 40,000 stubs, maybe even a couple people snagging them under 40K stubs. Same with Stanton, both back up to that 90K price point right now. We can see the same with these Home Run Derby guys. A lot of these got down to around 95, 80 something thousand stubs. Let me take a look at my completed orders, see if I can see me buying them on here at all. I can see right here, Julio Rodriguez, I was bought 4 of them for 88,000 stubs, 86, 83, a Soto for 87, Stanton for in the 40s, moving on up into the 50s as well. So you're able to come in, buy these guys at 80K. I'm definitely selling now at 150 to 160,000 stubs. That is a great return on your investments. Take those stubs, take that victory, cash in on that, because with content coming out this week, probably going to get some more All-Star Game Home Run Derby packs, maybe some of the BR program, maybe some in the monthly awards pack. Now, looking at the schedule, we can see on the 6th, on Tuesday, we're getting Battle Royale and Headliners. So new BR program and headliners with the Legend Slugger. BR's giving us a Prime Series hitter and Retro Finest pitcher. It looks like we're going to be getting Prime Larry Walker. We also know that Retro Finest Shane Victorino is going to be in this as well. Don't know that Retro Finest Series pitcher could be a really nice reward, but that BR program is going to present us an incredible opportunity to come in and make stubs in many fashions. One, if we take a look at the program path, we're going to be getting rewarded in our subs and packs along the way. But the big thing we want to look at is these bronze, silver, and gold guys. Right now, a guy like Riley Telez, these current bronzes, they are at max price. 2,500 on the sell now. That is max price for a bronze. We take a look at the silvers. 4,800 on the buy now. Our max price there is 5,000. So these guys are closing in on the max price for the silvers. And then we have our golds as well. 15,000 for Yerman Mercedes. 20,000 for Familia, 20 for Kirk, and 20,000 for Miguel Sano. So these goals chilling at 20,000 stubs a piece right now. But when the new BR program drops on Tuesday, you are going to be able to re-earn previous old Battle Royale rewards. We can see right here, choose one of 4 new gold Battle Royale exclusive player items, these 4 right here, plus 3 of the 20 previous gold Battle Royale exclusive player items. Now you get 4 of these packs as well. So everyone is getting not only the 4 new golds, but they're getting 12 of the previous golds that they probably already have and are going to look to sell off at that point. So what we have happen is for these bronze, these silvers, and the golds, I really like focusing more on the silvers and the golds. A lot of bronzes can be backloaded with max orders, so they don't get down too much, but it's good to keep an eye on them. What we have happen with a lot of these silvers and golds is that the price is going to plummet when this new program comes out. Sometimes it can take a day or so, so don't rush in as soon as the program comes out and start buying these bad boys up. Give it a day plus or so, 2 days. And if you notice the prices on these guys tanking downwards, come in and buy some up. For when they return to 20,000 subs, you've made an incredible investment. Let me go ahead, let me show off a few examples and some price points I'm going to be targeting. So for example, right here, we have Silver Manny Machado, one of the previous Battle Royale Silver rewards. We can see he is max price 5,000 subs right now. And that previous BR program came out on August 10th is when that program came out. And we can see on the 9th, he was max price. Even on the 10th, he was max price, but we give it 2 to 3 days and he starts dipping down quite significantly. He even takes another dip a little bit later on, got as low as right above 1,250, 1,300 or so on the sell now. A lot of people are probably picking them up around that 1,500 on the sell now, which would have been a fine price to get them. And then as we can see, you give it another week or so and the jump up happens. What happens is basically when the new BR program drops, people rush to go out and complete it. They pick up all these excess bronze, silvers, and golds that they look to sell. And then as we get to the last couple weeks of the BR program, people have either already obtained those rewards or they're just no longer playing BR. So we're not having the influx of these into the market, and people are coming through, picking these cards up to help out with various collections as they're still going for George Brett, McCutcheon, or preparing for a future collection. And so we see the price of this go back up to 5,000 stubs. If you had come in, invested in him on the 19th here for $12.50 a piece, you go around and you wait a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, 10 days, and he's back up to 5,000 stubs. You make a really strong return on your investment. Let's take a look at a couple more examples as well. Here's an example of a bronze here with Xander Bogaerts. And one of the reasons I don't really put too much focus on these bronzes is because so many people are trying to obtain these, and most of the time they have a ton of orders backed up. You know, if we take a look at Xander and his sell nows, we can see a ton of orders right there already at the 1900 range. So it becomes a little bit difficult for them to drop down too much over time. And so we just see some slight dips. He does get back up to 2,500, but there's less room for them to drop, less room for them to grow on these bronzes, where guys like these silvers, you know, another one here with Mike Napoli, this Kevin Youkilis was one earlier on as well. And so we can see those marketplace dips. He was down around 2,300 stubs a piece or so just a few days after the last BR program. Now up to 8,000 stubs on this card. Huge possibility for return. And as well, this provides a nice, safe place to store stubs as well. If you just have a ton of stubs, I got 3.5 million right now, starting to close in on that stub cap once again. So if I hit on a big investment, I can't go over 5 million stubs. I can store some in some of these guys. Another example right here, one of my favorite ones to actually invest in is this Garrett Cole. 6,000 on the buy now, 35 on the sell now right now. And we can see we were getting them under 2,000 stubs a piece the day after the previous BR program. So keep an eye on these guys. We get even 8,000 the other day, and we see a little bit of drop of Cole. Probably some people coming in and selling things off. If you have extra bronze, silver, and gold Battle Royale player program awards that are duplicates, I do recommend going through and selling those off before the price crashes tomorrow. And in terms of identifying some to invest in, I recommend coming in here, taking a look at the marketplace, finding some, and then what you can do is go on the app and shortlist those guys, put those guys on a watch list on your app. You don't have to go through, fumble through the inventory trying to find them, because there's no real easy way to filter by the bronze, silvers, and golds. But if you have them shortlisted on the MLB The Show companion app, you can see them all in one place, keep up with the price points, and figure out who to invest in from that time. Not to mention as well, by simply virtue of coming in here and completing the program, you're going to get a ton of stubs as well. I mean, just right here, Kevin Youkilis, he's 37,000 subs. If you were to just do this program today, the current program, not to mention the next program is going to have even higher prices out the gate, but Youkilis, 37 stubs. You get a rewind pack right here, 67,000 for Springer, 68 for Longo, 68 for Joe Morgan, all around there. And then you get the current flawless pack, which got guys like Volpe at 150, Musina at 145, Cedric Mullins at 123, Darvish at 139. I mean, just by simply coming in and completing this current BR program, even, you can make upwards of 250,000 stubs, plus all the XP and additional packs that you're getting along the way. And all of the value of this is going to be even inflated on the next BR program. So definitely recommend coming in here and knocking this out. I think is the single best thing you could do as a no money spent player is the BR program. And it don't have to be the best online player to come in and do it. Now they have the mission set up this year and the guaranteed program mission rounds. It is very obtainable to come in and do it. They could even adjust some of these rewards here. A lot of times as we get later in the year, last year they did make it easier for you to go through. So maybe a BR game becomes 2 points. They add in a couple extra missions here and there. That is definitely possible. So keep your eye on that. I recommend trying to knock it out one way or another. Last couple things we got on the schedule for this week is August monthly awards program. We get the monthly awards player plus the Lightning legend Jim Thome. Not going to be a whole lot of market impact from there, but if the Lightning player comes out, you don't really care for it, and you're in a position where you need stubs, you can come in and sell off those cards out the gate. those program cards that you get, the first couple choice packs that are sellable, those could be 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 stubs a piece, as there's so few in the market. People are trying to buy them to help finish out those missions quicker. So something to keep in mind there. Could be a good play to come in and sell those if you just don't care about the lightning card. You're not worried about having to use that card for a collection as well, because we are going to need those player of the month and lightning cards for future collections. But if you're not too concerned about that, and you only need a little bit more stubs to get you Andrew McCutchen or finish Randy Johnson, something along those lines, definitely not a bad idea to come sell. Then, of course, we're getting in Conquest and New Moments, earn XP in the Conquest map. We'll keep our eye on what packs are in there. I'm really looking if we get like a Diamond Equipment pack. That's probably our best pack we can get in Conquest maps at this point in time in terms of market impact. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. We will be live on Twitch for those content drops. You can find the link to my Twitch channel down in the description below. So that's what I got for today. Next week, we are getting a brand new feature program, which looks like it's going to be one of our 30-team featured programs featuring one boss from every team. Takes you into the past is what the schedule says. So I'm kind of feeling a one retro finest for every team. That could be super, super sick. We could get some incredible cards from that. That could be a ton of fun to use. And if we're getting influx with a ton of retro finest, I kind of got a feeling that we might be getting a collection around the corner as well, especially if they give us henchmen in that program too, with awards, SIGs, milestones, things of that nature, like they did with the All-Star program. I have a feeling the next Legend and Flashback collection could be just around the corner. So I'm starting to prepare myself for that. Pick up cards where I can. Make sure I got a bankroll of subs ready to attack on that. As always, y'all got any questions though, definitely be sure to hit me up down in the comments section below. And if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Supports me in a massive way as a full-time creator. Until next time though, I'll catch y'all around.